Okay, Capricorn, how's it going? I hope fantastic. This is your reading for April 1st to 7th, 2021. I have great thoughts about this next little while. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to have a terrific spring and an amazing summer, and that is my belief, and I'm sticking to it. So I hope you think the same way, because we are going to have some good stuff ahead, I believe. I know things don't look so hot at the moment, but too bad. Let's forget about that and make good things. We have power and we can direct things with our energies. So let's do it. So the first card, which popped out of the deck, is the Star. I'm going to do 12 cards and then an extra bonus card. So let's see what we've got. Ooh, I'm liking. I hate that goddamn card. With a passion. Everybody's getting the Tower. Although the readings I've been doing this month haven't been as much, but I think this is to do with the state of the world. I know that is kind of a silly thing to say, but at the same time, it seems accurate to me. Okay. So the Star. I think right now, although I don't believe in blind hope, the Star is all about hope. The Star is, that light at the end of the tunnel. And I think we really have to remember that we have to think positively and things are going to go right. They are going to go right. We will get what we want, but we have to make it happen. We have to really direct our energies and our thought process into this really amazing, intensely positive place. Let's make good things happen. Think about the Star. Think about hope. Hope is very, very good when it's directed and you do the things that support that hope. I mean, I'm not talking about just blind belief in whatever, okay? Ace of Pentacles. Pentacles are all about you, Capricorn. I mean, you are earthy and you have earthly concerns. Like, you are very practical when it comes to finances. And this is about starting up something that could be a health or financial or security situation. It could be you're going to start eating properly or exercising every day. It could be that you're going to do an investment that's going to pan out really well, or you're going to embark on a new job. That might be the thing for you. Maybe you're not happy in your current job. Maybe it's time to move on to something much better. And then here we've got one of my favorite cards in the deck, the Seven of Cups. This card is about dreams and illusions and choices that might not always be what they appear. It's like you have to sort out what is real and what isn't real. And you know how when you're making choices, you have to really evaluate things because there's always somebody trying to take you for money, or there's somebody trying to dupe you into doing something. So you have to be careful. You have to, make sure you deal with the people are good, and if you're, say, doing an investment, you're going to think it out carefully and check into all the things you have to do. Do your research, make sure everything's on the up and up. Whatever the case may be, whatever the thing is. That goes for diets. There's so many stupid fads out there. Make sure you understand what you're getting into when you decide to do something. Make sure it's the best thing for you. But be careful in your choices, but be happy you have these choices to make, because that's excellent. Justice. Justice is usually about something in which you're going to receive justice. If you have a court matter, it means it will go in your favor, usually. This is really an excellent thing. We want that to happen. I'm doing a general reading here, so it doesn't necessarily mean that I can kind of home in on your specific situation. So I'm trying to give you possibilities. But usually this is a very positive card. I mean, when I've gotten this card in the past, I've always gotten a good outcome, and most of the people I read for have also. So it usually means you're going to get a positive outcome. If there's a legal question, it's usually a yes answer. If you have a legal question, it's usually a yes answer, with that coming up in a reading, which is good. The Ace of Wands, another ace. We like aces. Aces are good. So the Ace of Wands is you have an idea, the spark, a thought of putting something into action. Maybe something you've always wanted to do. Maybe buying a little piece of property and doing something with it, or maybe starting a hobby, or, starting a YouTube show, or anything you want to put into action. Just something that's at its very beginning stages. Writing a book, writing a daily list of things to do. Although, Capricorn, that's so you already that you probably don't need me to tell you that. But anyway, maybe you're not one of the people who does that. So I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe it's to have more fun, to be more playful, to go do something fun with your kid and go to the park every day and throw a ball around or something like that. Something really positive that's going to bring good rewards. I'm sorry, but it is allergy season, and I almost choked to death on the candle I had lit earlier. I switched to a beeswax candle, so now I should be good. Here is somebody looking probably to the past to sort of review the things they've done in life and to kind of evaluate where they are in the world and what's next, which is very, very exciting. What are you going to do next? It's wands, it's action. What's going to be the next action you take to do the next step that's going to make your life better and more exciting? Think about that one. It could be something very, very good if you come up with the right idea. And usually I find taking any action is better than taking no action. Taking no action for me is just not a thing. But, you guys are a little bit more careful, Capricorn, which is sometimes a very, very good thing. So think about your life and what the next step might be. I hate this card. I really, really do. This card is usually about something deceitful, okay? Although the original meaning of the card was failed plans. But a lot of people read it as gossip, and somebody's having an affair, and somebody's a manipulator. There are so many ways of reading this card, but somehow this card for me never materializes. Like when I get the card, I don't find that anything's going on. I mean, if somebody's gossiping about me, I really don't care, so I would never find that out. Nobody's stealing anything from me that I'm aware of. I don't think anybody's doing anything deceitful that I know about. And I get this card constantly, it seems. So I'm not saying nobody's ever done anything deceitful to me, just not when I get the stupid card. So either there's some hidden meaning that I don't know, and my mother read cards, and I've been reading cards my whole life, so I've been exposed to it my whole life. And I just don't know. I just don't find it to be a card that does anything in my readings. And that is so unusual because most of these cards are very, you can exactly see the thing that's being talked about or, that it means in the actual life that you're looking at. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you got the card and then somebody robbed you or somebody had an affair or somebody did something behind your back that's not so hot or deceived you in some way. I hope it doesn't happen, Capricorn. Page of Pentacles, a wonderful card for Capricorn. I used to associate this card with my youngest daughter, but she says she never really did, but I love this card a lot. It's a card of a child or young person who's learning, who's inventive, who, can take things apart and see how they tick. They're often good with machinery. They're often good with, anything mechanical. They're just constantly learning and growing, and their mind works in a really great, quick-paced way. You Capricorns aren't always the fastest moving people, but you're very quick-witted and have a very quick intellect, which is very interesting and lovely. The Tower. Like I say, a lot of people are getting this right now, so don't panic too much. And it doesn't necessarily mean anything terrible is going to happen to you, but it is upheaval. I mean, right now the world is in a state of upheaval, and it affects all of us. It can just mean upheaval, like you're changing jobs, you're things aren't going that great. You're not doing everything you want to do. You're not accomplishing everything you want to accomplish. It can mean something horrible. During the Twin Towers, the World Trade Center, everybody was getting this card. And that time it really did mean something cataclysmic. But it doesn't usually mean that. It usually just means a lot of turmoil, and then on the other side of that is positive change. So let's hope that's where we're going. Then you've got this card, which is a wonderful card, a very, very happy card, super duper happy card, which is a castle in the sunshine. And two people are celebrating here under the garland of flowers and everything. It often means marriage. It often means moving to another home. It's very, very happy and positive. Just a great card. I'm glad you got that card, Capricorn, because that is a very, very nice card. This card is not bad. It looks terrible, but it's not bad. You probably have a decision to make that you're struggling with. And it's a decision where you have to go one way or you have to go the other way. It's something that you probably can't have both of. So you're trying to make this decision, but you're not seeing everything clearly. You need to take that blindfold off or get more information so that you know what you need to know to make that decision. It's not always easy, but you can do it. I know you can do it. The King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a wonderful card. A strong man, a king who runs a great kingdom. He's great with finances. He's great with health. He's great with being very stable and a good planner and does all the steps to bring things to completion. He likes mechanical things, and he has a lot of knowledge, a lot of earthly knowledge. He's a very earthy guy. And you might know somebody like this. And if you do know somebody like that, then, that's the person in this reading, that's in your reading. Hopefully it's somebody close to you, because this is a good person to know. He's a good advisor. He's a good person to have as a friend. He's a good person to have as a dad. He's a really good, solid guy. So if it's not a person, you are Capricorn. This could be an element of your personality. It probably is. You're probably good with money and all these things I've just mentioned. Pentacles are your thing. So you've got, let's see, you've got 1, 2, 3 pentacles, 4 pentacles, because you've also got the 2 of Pentacles. You've got 2 2s here. This one is about juggling life things. It can also mean 2 things you need to choose between, but I always think of this as like trying to balance a home and work, or trying to balance your love life and work, or your home life and getting outside to exercise as much as you want to, or your social life versus your work life, whatever it may be. But it's trying to juggle things around to find balance. So you got lots of pentacles. That's awesome. That's very, reasonable for you. The star is telling you there's always hope, always, always hope. Justice is going to come your way. That's really fabulous. You've got these aces. You're starting some things up. Things are going to happen for you that are just at the beginning stage, but when they take off, they're going to take off incredibly. And then you've got this beautiful, beautiful card of happiness, and this wonderful card of this inventive young person. Maybe that's also a component of your personality. Maybe you've got this, ever learning spirit, and this, nature of wanting to know how things tick. And that is so exciting. We're not even going to talk about this godforsaken thing again. And there's a decision to make. There's the King of Pentacles. That's amazing and awesome. You're trying to figure some things out. But overall, I'd say this is a darn good reading. And I hope that you have a fantastic month ahead. And I'd like to hear about it. If you have anything great happen, I'd love to know. And what you think of this reading, positive or negative. Have a great, did I say month? I meant week. This is your April 1st to 7th. So this is your week ahead. Have a great one, and I will talk to you soon.